Hello and welcome back to Killer Score, the podcast that covers cult classic movies with killer soundtracks and scores that we believe deserve more coverage. And we're back at it again. Sorry about the delay. We've had some work-life balance stuff going on, but we're back and we're coming to you with a new one. It's another Erin episode, and I'll give the mic over to her.
Okay, so Richie, you're sitting on the cord.
No, I'm not. There it is.
Okay.
Sorry, Drek.
So, my pick for this week, as we discussed in the last episode, brings us back to 2012. We were all in high school, and the movie that I picked is a surrealist horror comedy film called John Dies at the End. If you're familiar with Crack.com, you know the writer of the book this is based on, Jason Pargin. He used to use the pseudonym David Wong. He no longer uses that pseudonym. This movie, you're gonna really notice who does the soundtrack for this. I mean, the score, I apologize. Have you heard the name Brian Tyler?
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
He does the MCU music.
Oh.
I think we covered him previously, haven't we?
I think we have, because some movies he's known for is he did the Fast and Furious franchise, Expendables. He did music for the MCU, Super Mario Brothers movie, Crazy Rich Asians, and the Yellowstone TV series and the spin-offs.
Pretty sure that he did the Tucker and Dale versus Evil score. Isn't that right?
I think that might have been someone else. But I can't. But let me take a look. I bring up the Wikipedia page one more time. Brian.
Brian.
What year did Tucker and Dale versus Evil come out? Because this is enough, but in a chronological order.
It's like 2012, 2013 almost.
No, he was doing Iron Man 3 then.
2010. That was
2010.
2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't him. He did Expendables that year.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil's music was done by Michael Shields and Andrew Kaiser.
Yeah, it was different people.
If I figure out which other movie we covered with Tyler doing the music,
I'll let you guys chat. I'll see if I can figure it out.
Maybe editing Richie will put that up. I don't know.
We'll put it up in editing. We'll fix it in post.
He looks intense.
He does look very intense. He does. So this movie was a box office bomb. It had a budget somewhere around $1 million. There is no actual numbers I could find. According to Variety, it was a little bit less than $1 million. It made $141,000 at the box office. The reason it made that little is because it got released to video on demand before it got released in theaters. So it was a whole mismanagement, a whole mess with the studio and the distributors and all that. So the people who did see this movie were watching it at home instead of watching it in the theater, which is why it didn't make any money.
Well, he has covered some stuff that we've mentioned before, but nothing we've ever covered.
Oh yeah, he did Ready or Not.
Yeah, he did Ready or Not, which future episode you guys will be seeing that at some point.
Yeah.
Because neither of these people have seen it.
Nope.
And he also did the admittedly not bad score for 2017's Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
So my phone's doing something stupid. It's locking every 30
I guess
seconds.
Since it's a horror episode, Dracula decided it was his time to show up.
Yeah, I guess so.
He has notes, I guess, too.
He does have notes, and he's falling, and he's lifting my skirt.
And now he's gone.
So, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a dress with mushrooms on it, that I actually did on purpose for this episode.
Wait, really?
So, the plot of this movie gets kicked off because of a drug that is nicknamed soy sauce. It can cause you to time travel and jump between dimensions. That's how weird this movie is. But anyway, let's go into the director, Don Coscarelli. Don Coscarelli. He did Phantasm, Beastmaster, and Bubba Hotep.
Ooh.
So
Possible candidate among that list, actually.
Oh yeah, you said you wanted to cover Bubba Hotep, right?
One of us did.
Yeah, I did.
You did. Okay.
It's on your list?
Yeah.
So this movie has some little-known actors and some really big names in it as well. So our leads are Chase Williamson and Rob Mays. I can't really find much of what they've done outside of this movie. It's like small parts, commercials, that kind of thing. But also has Clancy Brown and Paul Giamatti.
Two very good actors, one of which I am super familiar with and will gush about at every opportunity.
Yeah, that's the other reason I picked this movie, because I knew you would gush about Clancy Brown.
Uh-huh.
Doug Jones is in this as well.
Another person I'd love to gush about.
He is cool. So Paul Giamatti was the executive producer on the film. He said they could have they could have fit more in the book, from the book into the film, but studios and that kind of thing saying like, hey, no, you got to keep it under a certain length. It did get some mixed to mid reviews on release. 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, 53% on Metacritic. I enjoyed this movie. I picked this movie because it's something I watched around the time it came out, maybe a year or two later, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I was familiar with Jason Pargin before I even saw this movie, because I was a big fan of crack.com back in high school. So I was reading like all these listicles and all the articles and essays and that kind of thing did on there. If you're not familiar with crack.com, in its heyday was a humor and it was a humor site where it was like a lot of satirical stuff. And some of it was kind of informative, so other of it was just making fun of stuff. Just poking fun at whatever media was popular at the time. And yeah, I don't know what happened to that website. I kind of fell off after high school.
Apparently it's still around.
It
is still
a
around.
humor magazine.
It was also a humor magazine. It was. But I was like obsessed with crack.com when I was in high school.
Yeah, same.
And that's one of those things that I probably should not have been on, but I didn't care.
So this is one of the rare episodes where I'm going to have very little to say just because
You never went on Cracked?
Never.
Oh, okay.
I was one of those... I'm the odd person out here because it's like...
Yeah, do yourself a favor and read some of the old Sean Baby articles. You'll fucking bust a gut.
Actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sean Baby's so funny.
Yeah, also, it'll say on the website written by David Wong, that's the editor's pseudonym that he used back in the day. It actually does get his pseudonym does get explained in the movie. Why a white guy picked the last name Wong.
I was gonna say that's a choice.
Yeah, basically he was like, he said he wanted to go with a really common name, and it's the most common name in the world. Most common last name in the world.
It's like that bit from Superbad.
Yeah.
Muhammad's the most common name of all. Read a fucking book for once.
Yeah. So he was like, it's the most common name in the world, so I went with that as my last name for my pen name.
I remember there's also a similar like joke in The Big Bang Theory. It was honestly like a chuckle-worthy one. It was like, guess who I ran into? And it's like, Muhammad, I think it was like Muhammad Patel. He's like, what? No, why are you guessing that? He's like, most common first name and most common last name in the world. Statistically speaking, I would have the highest chance of guessing correctly.
See, I have... that hurt because I actually had to laugh at Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Like, for every 9 out of 10 jokes, there's like one joke where you're like,
huh. And that's it.
Yeah.
And I'll say it, Jim Parsons was good. Yeah. He was good. I'm not going to deny that. I am of the opinion that his talent is frequently wasted, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the main 3 are all talented actors. I like Johnny Galecki. I like... Kaylee Cuoco. I like Jim Parsons. It's just that show was nothing.
Not good.
Yeah, like, don't even get me started about the autism angle on that.
Yeah.
We'll be here all night.
Yeah, we'd be there all night. Also, the TV show just kind of relied on, like, Revenge of the Nerds style tropes. And I'm just like, this doesn't work for dudes who are in their 30s in STEM fields.
Yeah. Again, like, if the extent of my discussion for this movie is just Clancy Brown and Paul Giamatti, I apologize. It's just, I'm out of my element here.
Yeah, seriously, check out some of the old Sean Baby articles. You'll love them.
Sean Baby?
Yeah. His ones on Silver Age Comics were really good.
There's also some articles on there that were like, I love the ones that were about history.
Yeah.
Because there was one article, it was like top 10 books that you can't read, and it was because like they were destroyed, or like Library of Alexandria or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that too?
Yeah, I think it's one of the cats.
It's one of the cats probably locked in a room upstairs. Yeah. We had to put Beowulf upstairs. Due to technical difficulties in the last
few episodes.
Yeah.
The last few episodes.
Beowulf, I love you, but editing was too much last time. I'm sorry. The audio was unusable until...
Bowie?
Bowie?
I say they didn't sound like Beowulf.
I was gonna say Beowulf's not that loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's Bowie.
I think he got himself stuck in our room. Could you go take care of that? I'll chat a little.
Yeah, just chat a bit.
Yeah,
I have a bit more trivia, but let me go check the cat.
I'm completely new to this one as well.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
It's open.
Is he just making noise?
He's just making noise. He wants in your brother's room.
No metal, Beowulf's in there. I mean, no Bowie, Beowulf's in there. Anyway, so yeah, John dies at the end. I haven't seen this one before.
Never seen it.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny how this film came to be, because the director was reading some sci-fi books on Amazon they ordered on Amazon, and the Amazon algorithm suggested he read this one.
Okay.
As the if you like blank, you might like blank. And he's like, well, it sounds interesting, so I'll read it. And he loved it. He described it as... Sorry, this is the quote from Don Coscarelli saying, I was greatly impressed by David Wong's crazed originality and impressive imagination. He's like a mashup of Douglas Adams and Stephen King.
Huh.
Both smart and goofy, scary and funny. It really spoke to me. It's addictive as the soy sauce street drug that kicks the plot into gear.
And from what I can tell, this is like sort of a spoof on cosmic horror shit.
Yeah, it is. There's some cosmic horror elements in there. There's a lot that goes on in this movie. The third act is probably the weirdest part of the movie.
It's funny because
there's like dimension hopping and shit, but I won't go into too much spoilers.
Oh my god, that might have been the first time we had two cats in frame.
Yeah, actually, Bowie and Drac.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's funny because we tend not to cover cosmic horror all that much. In the Mouth of Madness was the exception, but that was way back in the...
That was back in our early days.
Yeah. Back in the Williamstown sessions.
That was back when we were filming in your grandma's basically attic room or something.
Yeah. Basically.
But we haven't touched a lot on cosmic horror. There's literally tentacles on the front of the box of the Blu-ray box.
I wouldn't count Jacob's Ladder because that's more psychological.
Yeah, that's more of a psychological horror film. So I wasn't able to get a ton of trivia about the production of this movie outside of, like, the hurdles with distribution. I couldn't find a lot. I think it's just because independent films is hard to find more notes and that kind of thing.
Yeah, you would probably have to, like...
I looked on TV Tropes, Wikipedia, and IMDb.
I was going to say, you would also probably just have to, like, actually watch...
the commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that once for, what the fuck? Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. and Shane Black got on together. That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I found out about the mustard story.
Yeah, honestly, I think I found this movie once. The way I found it, I think, was on Netflix back in the day. Like, I was just going through Netflix, and I'm like, that seems like a fun title. And I watched it. It was, like, with a group of friends in high school. Actually, it was either in high school or a little after high school. It had to be, like, No, it was 2013. Because this came out in 2012. And we're like, oh, this is fun. And we enjoyed it. And no, there were no drugs involved. We actually did really enjoy this movie.
Cool.
The reason I have to put that clarification in there is because this movie's really fucking weird.
I feel like we got like a backlog of killer score subjects that should be watched stoned.
Heavy metal.
Perhaps rock and roll.
I don't know if that would make it better or worse.
Probably better.
Maybe? I think it depends on what you're doing.
Dude, Lou Reed makes such a good David Bowie.
Which is really funny because Lou Reed and David Bowie did produce for each other, I'm pretty sure. Because David Bowie I'm pretty sure David Bowie produced Transformer.
He did,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Iggy Pop's in there too, and him and David Bowie did so much together.
Yeah. Go watch it. You're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a much better time than we did.
Oh, we had fun. You just like to kick me while I'm down, damn it.
There's a picture. Oh wait, no, that was the Explorers episode. Never mind.
That was the Explorers episode.
That picture is very funny though. Also, I do remember going, "What the fuck is this?" while watching.
Yeah.
I do remember when we were watching Rock and Roll. I'm just like, your tabletop game is better than this movie.
Yeah. That's how it works sometimes. Some people walk so others can run.
Yeah.
But I digress. John dies at the end. Do you mind if I read the back of the box?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
I actually haven't read the back of the box. It just came in the mail yesterday.
Do we have any more to cover, or?
I don't really have much trivia because that's literally everything I went over is everything I could find.
Okay, wow.
There is not a lot of information about this movie outside of spoilers.
All right, gotcha.
Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah. I will also clarify, I haven't seen this movie since I was probably 20 or 22. If it does not hold up, I'm sorry.
Hey, how guilty am I of that?
That's fair.
I'm trying to think if I've brought one to the table that people were like...
Not really. Like, you
Wait.
warned us about the burning.
That's true. I did
You
say
did
that.
warn us.
I did say that outside of like one scene, the burning's pretty mid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd argue that, honestly, either it or Explorers is the worst thing we've ever covered.
What, the burning?
I won't put the
Yeah,
Burning
never
as the
mi-
worst.
Wait, never mind.
Explorers. I'm gonna put Rock and Roll up there.
Yeah, I will say the burning is just... and I would probably honestly put the Endless Summer up there for myself, at least.
That movie was just kind of...
That movie kind of bored me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because the burning's got
I
two
did bring
things.
on Metropolis, and that was really long.
Yeah. The burning's got three things going for it.
Jason Alexander.
It's very funny seeing a young Jason Alexander with hair.
Yes.
He
Two,
gave a good performance.
Yes. Two, the infamous raft scene, which is awesome. That raft scene is awesome. And, of course, the Rick Wakeman score.
The score.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I remember I was like, by the way, I listened to a true crime podcast last week about this movie.
Yeah, because it was based around some New York urban legends.
It was an urban legend, one of which turned out to be true.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think Endless Summer is one of those things that's better talking over it than, than just sitting by. Because, like, you can't argue...
It's a documentary from, what, like the 60s or 70s?
Yeah.
You can't argue with its aesthetic or its historical importance, though.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, if there was a documentary I would bring to the table, but I'm just like...
You literally have a documentary on your list.
I mean, besides that one,
I
have it on my list.
How many
I'm just saying anyone that I had seen before that movie.
Oh, yeah.
How many documentaries have, like, notable scores outside of ours, is my point.
The one that's on my list.
Yeah, the one that's on my list.
I said ours, yours, and mine.
Yeah.
There's the one on your list.
Mine has a David Glass. Philip Glass.
Philip Glass, yeah.
I got his name confused.
Yeah, the
Someone else.
minimalist.
And
Yeah.
And LaSummer had the sandals.
Yeah, and I was gonna. I mean, yeah. I can't think of like a notable score.
Yeah.
I mean, if we wanted to stretch it, we could have covered American Movie if we brought a guest on because
we've all seen it.
And also, most of our friends have seen it.
That movie's awesome.
That movie is awesome.
Colvin.
All
right.
All right, Richie, read the box.
It's all about the soy sauce, a drug that promises an out-of-body experience with each hit. But some who come back are no longer human. Suddenly, a silent, otherworldly invasion is underway, and mankind needs a hero. What it gets instead is John and David, a pair of college dropouts who can barely hold down jobs. Succinct.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's short. It's not going to go into too much detail because there's a lot in the movie that if you go into too much detail in the box, you're going to spoil the rest of the movie.
All right. So, shall we commence?
I guess so.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And we're back, and we've lit a candle. Appropriate, I guess. Not really, but whatever. I mean, hey, I could have grabbed that. I could have grabbed the Rudolph one out there that smells like peppermint and have Erin hate me.
I just hate peppermint. I'm sorry.
Why did you buy it then?
Because I got it for you, for like when you're by yourself or something. You want to light a candle and I'm not, and like I'm in the basement or something. I wanted to do something nice for you, okay?
I appreciate it. It's very
it came
funny.
In the set.
It's very funny to me. There's a candle that I could only light for myself.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
Well, she's taking one for the team is what it is.
Yeah, because the whole candles came in a set.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where it's like if you only buy like 3 out of the 4, you don't get the discount for the set.
So if you bought the full set, you got the discount.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back for John dies at the end.
Do you like peppermint?
Yeah.
Yeah. See? Someone with logic and sense to that. Good on you.
This is what it's about now.
It's about peppermint and pumpkin spice.
She just hates just the most random scents and tastes. Like, you hate mint in general.
I just hate mint in general.
You hate mint in general.
Yeah.
Richie, she doesn't like most cherry flavors.
It tastes like Robitussin to me.
See? Now you see what I deal with here? That's crazy. That's crazy people talk.
It's kind of funny, though, how for how many times I was taking amoxicillin as a kid that I can still stand bubblegum.
See, that's the... Now I'm wondering what kind of masochist you are for liking that taste, but not anything cherry related.
Because cherry... Because I got...
Okay, but what's your opinion on bubblegum flavored ice cream?
I don't think I've ever had it.
Ugh.
Oh, I like it. You should try it.
I don't think I've ever had bubblegum ice cream.
D, more power to you. I can't.
What?
Didn't we once get... No, it was like a cupcake, birthday cake or something, cereal?
Doesn't Blake not like peanut butter?
No, Blake doesn't like peppermint either.
What the shit kind of tangent is this?
I thought he didn't like chocolate or something.
No, it's peppermint and mint chocolate.
Oh, he doesn't like mint chocolate. Well, you don't like mint chocolate either because it's got mint in it.
Yeah, I don't like mint.
Well, yeah, you two are a couple of heathens. Anyway, John dies
I love mint chocolate.
No, I'm talking about her and Blake.
Oh yeah, her and Blake are definitely heathens.
Anyway, like, I'm not like crazy about mint like you are, but
I love mint.
Like mint chocolate, good combo.
Oh,
Anyway,
absolutely.
Anyway, John dies at the end.
Yeah.
I guess you can. What?
Okay.
Yeah,
let's go with this mic.
Yeah.
It's prettier.
So I picked this movie because I remember it being a lot of fun when I watched it. I realize now some of the jokes haven't aged well. Not like a kind of age well, just as like kind of immature humor kind of deal.
Just,
Or it's like dick joke, dick joke, dick joke.
Yeah.
And I just like, this is, as I said, the last time I watched this, I think I was like probably 20 years old.
Yeah.
And it feels like the humor of someone who just finished high school.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
I mean, they even address that the characters are like fresh out of high school.
This feels like something I would have written back then. Derogatory.
So, it's funny, I literally just had a conversation with the Final Fantasy Infinite Wealth group about how I have like this love-hate relationship with Borderlands and how half the humor has aged like milk.
Yeah.
And
this is one of those movies where it's fun when you're 19 and it's like 2014 or something like that, and the jokes are funny at the time. But
these are not jokes for people with a mortgage.
Yeah, these are not jokes for people with a mortgage. These are jokes for people who are like still living in their parents' basements.
Yeah.
That was a fucking zinger.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, like...
I'm proud of that one.
Like the scene where the doorknob turns into a penis. That's one of those things that's like... Yeah, that was funny when I was 19.
And he's like, oh, we can't leave. What?
Because he doesn't want to give it a hand job.
Oh, we have to grab a dick. Oh.
Like, I could hear the crickets at that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was literally like, oh, that was a joke?
Yeah.
Like, so, I don't know what my opinions are on this movie, to be honest.
It's the same.
Like, it wasn't awful, it wasn't...
It's mid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like... There are things I like about this movie.
I sure was whelmed by this movie.
Whelmed.
Not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed.
Like,
Whelmed.
I was whelmed.
It was a movie that exists. There are things I like about this movie, namely the acting. I thought the acting
is good in this movie.
The main guy whose name is currently eluding me until I pull up everything. Chase Williamson.
Yeah.
I thought he did a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like he knew how to mix panic and humor pretty well.
Yeah, you know, the whole thing with like the John, oh, he's talking from the future and they planted stuff from the future, and I'm just like, the entire time I was thinking, yeah, Bill and Ted already did this, and it was a lot funnier when Bill and Ted did it,
and less muddled.
Yeah, because I feel like what this is one of those things, because as I said, Paul Giamatti even said there was a lot more in the book that they had to cut out of the movie.
Yeah.
And you can tell, because I could feel like they wanted to go more into like the interdimensional travel thing and explain that better.
Yeah.
But by that point, there's only 30 minutes left in the movie, basically.
Yeah, there's literally like 30 minutes left in the movie, and the movie's only an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, like, it's very funny in Bill and Ted when it does it, because not only do they explain it, but like the way they like rapid fire in the present, just be like, oh, we have to do this in the future, and then it happens and they're like, oh, we remembered, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be really good if we had a trash can set up to fall on him. Excellent.
Yeah.
Like,
but,
that's funny.
Yeah, acting's good though.
The acting is good.
Sorry.
And that's not to say that things can't age bad in other ways and like still be funny. I just referenced Bill and Ted, which has one moment that is aged incredibly poorly. That's like,
Oh, I thought of another one.
You know the one I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, with the suit of armor bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like...
Know what else? Ace Ventura.
That movie has aged horribly.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it. I'm just know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing is a literary device. That'll be a joke for the future viewers.
Oh, shit, I dropped my cat.
You're a pistol. That was fucking great. So yeah,
that joke might be a little too advanced for you guys, but trust me, your kids are gonna love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm firing on all cylinders with these references.
Yeah.
So Clancy Brown was absolutely the highlight of it.
Yeah.
And the movie needed more of him. He plays like this televised paranormal expert.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a stage magician kind of deal.
Yeah.
But he actually knows what he's doing.
Kind of like a David Copperfield type.
Yeah, but he also like dabbles in like paranormal shit and can actually like do shit in the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he felt like a reverse of the like occult TV character from
Fright Night?
Fright Night, yeah.
Yeah.
He felt like a reverse of that character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
The dude, like, because the guy in Fright Night had charisma but no balls to swing.
Yeah, and he was like the guy in Fright Night was just a guy who hosted horror stuff and like was a character, you know.
Whereas Clancy Brown, he
actually knows his shit.
He knows the
is
shit.
That guy.
And because it's Clancy Brown, he's got the charisma.
Yeah.
He's got the expert panache. You know?
Wait, have you seen Fright Night?
Which one?
Which?
The original? No.
You haven't seen either of them?
No, but I do have a funny story about the remake.
Yeah.
Really?
So we were supposed to go see it, me and a group of friends, and it was a blizzard outside that night. And I was like, I'm not going out in this. So three of my friends piled into my ex's 2009 Nissan Versa.
Oh.
Yeah, the car was shit then. It's definitely dead now. And drove to the movie theater in a fucking blizzard to go see Fright Night.
Was the movie theater still open?
It was.
And they saw it and drove back?
I don't know how they made it back alive in that goddamn car.
But they did?
They did.
Wow. This is an interesting story, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's okay, that wouldn't be the first... I would like to point out that you said no that time, but then you said yes later to me, and we saw cats.
We did see cats. You're right.
And it snowed.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like
it snowed, but it wasn't...
Our defense...
It was December.
And the snow kind of started after.
Yeah, the snow started after we,
Yeah.
Like
late into the showing of Cats.
Yeah, it started in like the last half hour, I think, and it was like, oh, it's light dusting outside.
Yeah.
Not like it was a snowstorm and then they drove a Nissan Versa into a snowstorm to go see Fright Night.
Now, those are interesting movies, because that's one of those ones where I don't think the remake is bad at all.
Oh, yeah. If anything...
There's a lot of value to the remake.
If anything, I'd say that the two movies are just as good, but in different ways.
Oh, yeah. Like, replacing the horror TV host with a
Chris Angel
type is such a good idea. That, like, a good zeitgeist updating.
One of the best horror remakes ever, in my opinion.
Yeah, and excellent performance from David Tennant. He's so good.
Yeah.
Man. He's so good.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
You know what? Potential episode for either?
Yeah,
it has been more than 10. It's been more than 5 years because that movie came out when we were in high school.
Yeah.
Honestly, good playing against type performance from Christopher Vance-Paz. Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna say it. Good actor all around.
Yeah.
Like he's got a type that he fits into, but he never seems to half-ass anything.
No, he doesn't. And hey, the candle scent's finally starting to come out.
Yeah.
It's funny when you smell it like this, it does smell more woodsy than when you just smell it out of the candle,
Yeah.
Unlit.
Your brother's losing his mind upstairs with the cat in the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just heard something crash.
Anyway,
sorry if it seems like we don't have a lot to talk about with this movie, but I'm drawing up a lot of blanks.
Okay,
yeah.
So
like I'm kind of like,
it's okay.
It's all right. There were moments that made me laugh.
This is a background party movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, Halloween maybe. You're like, no.
Like a Halloween party.
I don't
If
know.
Halloween, you have like Night of the Living Dead or something in the background.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Like
an actual horror.
Or you have an unhinged son of a bitch like me that's like, hey, we're throwing on Texas Chainsaw Massacre too. I did that.
I mean, that's a funny one.
You were there when I did that.
Oh, yeah, I was.
It was at your house.
Oh god, that was at my parents' house.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, I remember that now.
And everyone was like,
everyone
everyone was like,
D,
what?
And I'm like, let's not. And
everyone
then you put on Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
And everyone was like, D, what's this? And people were like, I haven't seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1. And I'm like, you don't need to.
Yeah?
Yeah, because 2 is such a different beast in terms of continuity, tone, everything.
I need to start a special category of movies called Movies with Badass Chainsaw versus Chainsaw Fights. So far, I only have 2 in that category, but let me tell you, both are great.
Insert 2 nickels joke here.
Yeah, basically. It's like, look, Mandy and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 both have awesome chainsaw versus chainsaw fights.
You know, I will give this movie something. Yeah. It's how I learned about the Theseus' ship paradox.
Yeah, with the hatchet.
With the axe at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. It's funny, the movie started out really strong for me, and then the longer it went on, the more I was like...
Yeah.
Okay.
The beginning and end, I'd say, are the best parts.
Yeah, it's just that middle section.
Although that credits thing I wasn't really a big fan of, and I wasn't sure
I don't know
why
the credit they spliced the credits in that
with
way.
The end.
Yeah, not only that, but like, I thought these guys are supposed to be the heroic good guys, but the joke is like
they
go
shitty.
into the apocalyptic setting and they're like, nah, fuck these guys, like.
Well, here's the thing. They're not meant to be like they're not meant to be like a Superman hero. There's meant to be 2 jackasses.
Two anti-heroes, I guess.
Yeah, but like...
Wait. 2 like 19 or 20
Wait.
But like, I don't get why I'm supposed to like or root for these guys, you know?
I don't think you're supposed to.
It hit me. These 2 are kind of a shittier version of Coop and Jamie from Megas XLR.
Yeah, because
like at least in Coop's case, he liked kicking ass. He actually valued his friend. You know? He liked saving the day.
He just was really bad at not causing a lot of collateral damage at the process.
Yeah, exactly, because he's kind of an idiot adjacent.
Yeah,
and Jamie at least has the joke. Here's this dude who's just there because he has nothing else to do.
Like Coop is the definition of an idiot savant.
Yeah, like.
I mean, this is a guy who fails basic, like, tests on almost everything, but can engineer a barracuda onto the top of a giant robot body and change the interior controls to work off a video game.
And he uses that. And he uses that to fight giant monsters and robots.
I love that.
Megas XLR is the best cartoon ever. Bruce Campbell is in the 2nd episode as basically an XP for Marvel's MODOK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, the big giant head guy?
Yeah.
But it's just Bruce Campbell as a big giant head.
I'd say my favorite episode of that is the one where he's trying to get a slushie over and over.
Oh, with the Regis Mark 9?
5.
Oh, the Regis Mark 5? Yeah.
With Michael Dorn just giving a flat, threatening thing. But he's, like, comically serious. It's like...
Is that the same one with the DMV fantasy?
No, I think that's a different one.
That's the one.
But, like... He points his weapon at a fucking fire hydrant. It's like, you have 3 seconds to surrender. 3, 2, 1. Prepare to die. Cuts it in half with a laser.
There's also... Oh, wait. No, I think it's the very first episode with the DMV joke.
Yeah. When they first get it.
When they build Megas, they're like, think of all the things we could do with this. And, like, Jamie's, like, you know, picturing, like, getting a bunch of girls and, like, you know, like, causing havoc. Coop's fantasy is just going to the DMV and crushing it.
And blasting it to bits with lasers.
I was also going to say, so I'm just going to be real.
Yeah.
The guys who think they can pick up girls with robots do not have any game. I'm just saying, because I knew those guys in high school, and they were on the robotics team, and they never showered.
Okay, but hear me out. What if it was a multi-stories tall robot, and the head was a Plymouth Barracuda?
That's cool, but it's probably still not going to get them laid.
That's fair.
It's probably greasy as shit in there.
It probably smells like body odor and bong water.
Probably. But great,
and Doritos.
Great subversion of type in that show from Steve Bloom.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's Jamie.
Yeah, because Steve Bloom sucks. He's a whiny coward who just, like, wants to get chicks but has no game.
Yeah.
Yeah. He even admits, hey, I don't have anybody else but Coop. If you don't let me in on this, I've got nothing.
Yeah, I'm just speaking from experience because I knew the robotics team in high school. I was friends with a couple of guys on the robotics team in high school, and the couple of them that did get laid was probably out of pity.
Man, cartoons set in New Jersey are just really good.
Yeah, they are.
Megas XLR, Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
The Clerks TV show?
Yeah, and somebody figured out that Bob's Burgers is set in New Jersey.
Bob's Burgers is set in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Comic gold.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I still remember when we were both sick in West Virginia that one day. We just binge-watched Bob's Burgers.
Hey, that TV was marathoning it. The only time I changed is when Bob Burgers was off, and I was like, oh, cool, Parks and Rec is on this channel.
And then after that, we watched Dimes, Drivers, and Dives.
Oh, I always got to watch
But yeah, the point is, I feel like that Megas does that whole dynamic a lot better, you know, than... What?
I just pictured a movie like this, right?
Yeah.
But it's like a Guy Fieri style character taking care of all this weird monsters.
Wait, is it because of all the food that pops up in this movie, like the Meat Man?
Well, no, and not only that, but I was just thinking of how like Coop kind of looks like Guy Fieri.
Oh my god!
Just like, what you got here is your classic Class 4 Exorcist possession. Well, we're gonna hit this with some spicy holy water
and soy sauce.
Hey, Netflix,
Food Network, if you give me Guy Fieri Monster Hunter, I will be forever grateful.
I was gonna say Netflix would cancel it after one season.
Yeah.
This is Netflix.
Yeah. HBO does all the stuff with Guy Fieri now.
That is true, because of Time Warner.
Okay.
Max,
give me a show about Guy Fieri going and hunting monsters.
Who would his sidekick be?
Give me Monster Quest, but Guy Fieri.
Oh.
No, because, you know, Monster Hunters are all, like, always in duos.
Yeah.
Who would his sidekick be?
Guy Fieri and...
For some reason, the first one in my mind is Andrew Zimmern.
So would we get another celebrity chef, or would we get someone who's not?
Gordon Ramsay?
No.
Because Gordon Ramsay actually doesn't like Guy Fieri.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't like each other.
They don't like each other.
The one that came to my mind was Andrew Zimmern, because he's also like a chef and food journalist. He does Bizarre Foods.
Yeah.
Who's the dude from Man vs. Food?
I can't remember his name, but I don't think he does competitive eating anymore.
Well, yeah, because how the fuck does he still have his original heart?
Whoa,
yeah.
Wait, who's that guy who eats all the hot dogs?
That is...
Joey Chestnut?
Yes!
Joey Chestnut?
Guy Fieri and Joey Chestnut Monster Hunter.
It's really funny to me, because I remember one time, it was like, it was the hot dog eating contest day. And it was, I can't remember what year it was. Matthew Lillard.
Guy Fieri and Matthew Lillard. Monster Hunter.
Erin, I just want to apologize real quick.
They go after the Loch Ness Monster.
Yes,
Erin.
do it.
Erin.
Just the image of Guy Fieri in a life preserver in the loch.
Because I remember there was one year it wasn't Joey Chestnut, and it was this like tiny Asian girl who won the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name.
Her.
So, I want to apologize, Erin. This episode has gotten Road to Perdition levels of derailed.
I don't think she cares, to be honest.
Well, here's the thing. There's not so much you can talk about this movie without going spoiling the shit out of it. I will say, I love the dog.
Oh, the dog.
Barkley is top tier.
Great.
I love Barkley.
Acting is solid.
Paul Giamatti did good.
They did good with the effects for the budget.
Oh yeah,
For the budget, the effects are good.
I love the
editing. I did actually like.
Oh yeah,
I was like, wow, this sure is a mid-2000s Doctor Who level of like, special effects.
I do like the.
They did have some practical effects.
With
the worms.
the meat man.
Yeah, I'm not saying they didn't, but I'm saying that complimentary of like this is up there with like
2007 Doctor Who.
This is up there with like I'm not gonna say 2005. There's not anything as bad as the plastic bin in the first episode.
God.
Wait, that bad?
No, it's not that bad.
No. Is the plastic bin bad? Is what I'm
it's
saying.
pretty.
It's
bad.
really bad.
It's really bad.
Doctor Who plastic bin.
Yeah.
They're called the Autons. AUTONS.
Yeah.
Auton.
The plastic bin scene. Yeah. Let's see if it. Well, the Autons themselves are fine, but I'm talking about specifically the scene with the plastic bin and Mickey.
Oh yeah, where it's all bad CG.
Yeah, where the CG is like really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Oh, you got it. Let me see. Did you get it?
I think I found something like that.
Oh no, that's 70s Doctor Who.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's 70s.
This movie, like,
yeah,
the beginning and end. I'll say those are the best parts.
I feel like the beginning is the best part.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's one of those things that was like you had a good setup.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the
you kind of beefed it.
execution kind of hit the fan.
Like,
it's weird. I was kind of hoping this movie would be like a series of vignettes. That's what I was hoping for. Because, like, the way it was set up, that's what I was feeling, you know?
Yeah, the way they set it up to be, like, a series of vignettes, but in reality, it's like, here is one non-linear plot.
Yeah, I'm just like, I was kind of hoping it would just be these two schmucks having to deal with, like, a bunch of demons and monsters.
And I want to clarify,
I think they were trying to avoid that because Supernatural was airing at the time.
I guess?
Because I could draw some... Because, like, because Supernatural is... obviously a show about two brothers who hunt demons.
Look, since the 2000s, it was hard to avoid a time when Supernatural wasn't airing. That show went on for forever.
That show went on for how many freaking seasons?
I think it ended during the pandemic.
It did, you're right, because remember everyone was talking about how
bad the ending was.
How bad the ending was, and it was the entire series was just queer baiting.
Yeah. And they made all the Castiel edits with the
Castiel edits.
Not to
See,
mention,
I was on Tumblr during Super Who Lock, so I have some context.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to clarify too. I don't have anything against non-linear narratives. I like Pulp Fiction. I like Reservoir Dogs.
Memento's great.
Memento. Mm-hmm. What's another good example?
What was that French film you told me about the other night that I Google searched and was horrified about?
Oh, right.
French extremists, whatever film.
Yeah, I forget, but it's a movie shot told entirely in reverse.
Yeah.
About sex crime.
Yeah. I was there and I'm like, well, not watching this movie.
It literally caused mass walkouts at Cannes and people yelling at the director.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's a whole subgenre of French film where it's like
French extremist filmmaking, where
French
it's just
extremism,
it's just desired to evoke just strong primal reactions out of people.
Kind of like Dada.
Kinda, yeah. The director actually had a film that's it's called I think Ecstasy, and there was basically almost no script.
Oh, that's one with the dancers.
Yeah,
and everyone dies.
No, dies. What?
I read the Wikipedia summary and it said that there were only 2 survivors in the movie.
Everyone gets high as fuck, and they just told these dancers to literally just get high and dance, and they actually were high.
Oh yeah, Gaspar Noé.
Gaspar Noé, that's the guy.
Yeah.
That's because I had half considered, I was always half considering putting Enter the Void on this show.
Oh, you've actually seen some of Gaspar's stuff?
Literally just Enter the Void.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I haven't seen any of his stuff. I'm very familiar. I'm familiar with his work.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, I've heard. Because I remember I was reading about Gaspar Noé, and at the bottom it was at the bottom of the Wikipedia page, one of the linked articles was Salo, and I'm just like, this should be a warning.
Yeah, But yeah, this movie kind of... I'm with you.
Don't worry, guys. We'll definitely cover Solo on the podcast.
We are not covering Solo.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck am I thinking?
I would say nice to the movie where people literally eat shit.
Hey, editor Richie, put a sign over Richie when Richie says nice that just says freak.
Because I'm like, that's based off a Marquis de Sade book.
Oh, God.
It's no de Salo or the 120 Days of Sodom.
120 Days of Sodom, yeah.
Freak. It got the director.
The big fucking...
It got the director fucking killed.
It got the director fucking killed.
I'm not even kidding.
Wasn't it the mob?
Yeah, it was. He was on vacation in Sicily, and then he got run over by a truck on a beach by the mafia.
Oh yeah, because didn't he assault a woman too?
It was a teenage boy. Because he had a relationship with a teenage boy.
Oh, that's right. The mafia just murked his ass.
Yeah.
Okay, guy. I just want to say for the record, this movie has kind of fried my brain. Me trying to
You
process...
said nice to Solo, dude.
That's gonna go down as one of my favorite Richie moments in the podcast.
Nice. Just put nice on a t-shirt.
Just get a little cartoon Richie saying nice, and he's just wearing a t-shirt that says sicko.
I'm cutting this.
No, you're not.
No, Richie, you need to get one of your artist friends to make art of you holding up your hand going nice, and then there's just like a shirt.
A t-shirt with the logo for Solo on it.
Hey, Kel, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
It's like when everyone jokes on Red Letter Media stuff. They're like, Jay's a weird sex pervert.
I thought this was some art house thing, and
it kind of is, but it's also the movie that you never want to see.
Yeah.
It's up there with like a Serbian film.
Okay. Well, I learned that the hard way.
Hey, folks, if you ever want to have a deliberately...
It's in the Criterion collection, though.
Yeah. If you ever want to have a deliberately bad first date and this is some person you just hate, just be like, I'm going to show you a movie and pop on your copy of Solo.
What the fuck?
Also, isn't that movie like really grainy and entirely in black and white?
No, it's not in black and white.
For some reason I thought it was.
Is it grainy though?
Might be a little grainy, but
a little grainy.
It's
from like the late 60s, early 70s. Or
so, this movie kind of fried my brain. Like
we're talking more about Solo than John dies.
John dies at the end, because there were multiple parts where I like you said, the tone was all over the place. Like. It wasn't balanced well, the horror comedy stuff.
Yeah, my brain, there was multiple...
Evil Dead 2, that's a good horror comedy.
Evil Dead 2, I feel like, is peak horror comedy. It's like that and like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, there was multiple...
Shaun of the Dead.
There was multiple parts where my brain was just playing ding-dang.
Yeah, like, mine made the Windows shut down. Just boom.
Mine was like was Windows 95 lock screensaver.
No, I'm just blue screen of death.
Where it's like the Windows logo just like
bouncing around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that like 95?
I think it was 98.
That's right. 98. It was 90. Yeah, didn't 95 have the pipes?
That was 98 as well, and XP also had pipes.
Editing Richie will put that
We're gonna be putting so many screensavers on this fucking video.
Kel's gonna want to kill me for that art idea too.
Or they're
not gonna do it.
Or they'll laugh and just be like, "Yeah, Richie, fuck you."
I'll tell you, you gotta love the episodes where Dee turns into Muttley, because
yeah.
Again, you gotta audition. Yo, Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, there's not a lot you can talk about this movie without going deep into spoilers.
The score,
and also the score was okay. It was just kind of in the background. Because honestly, I wasn't paying too much attention to the score, except for a few scenes where I was like, "This is okay."
It sure do be existing. By the way, that reminds me, for our next episode, didn't my package come in?
It's supposed to come in tomorrow.
Oh, it comes in tomorrow?
Yeah, because there was like a delay in shipping.
I mean, we got until Thursday.
Yeah, I know. I was just hoping to
I would say it's not going to come until Monday.
I was just hoping to do the reveal at the end. You hold it up. Yeah, but
sorry.
That's all right.
Say Levy.
It was literally the last copy on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the last Blu-ray copy that wasn't Criterion.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad I did it, but I mean, it probably happened because the sequel's
anniversary.
Coming out. Yeah, well, last year was the anniversary, and the sequel's coming out.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Because last year was the 40th anniversary.
You're right. It was 40th anniversary last year.
Because it came out in 84.
Yeah. Well, so anyway,
John dies at the end.
I guess it was John dies at the end.
The episode where we didn't discuss the
movie
that
basically
much because
I like the cinematography.
I did like the cinematography in some scenes, like when like every time the soy sauce kicks in, the soy sauce is the name of the drug.
Yeah.
How the camera gets all spacey and weird and shit.
Yeah, and you get all these Raimi-esque one shots and
yeah, I was also gonna say
tracking shots.
The perception stuff was interesting, you know.
Yeah, I was also gonna say, the scene where Dave is in the police department and you can see the camera shaking a little bit. I feel like that was a really good touch.
Good messing with perception trick.
Yeah, because it was meant to mess with your perception because Dave doesn't know what's going on. The audience doesn't know what's going on. Good
luck, everybody.
A little bit, but not enough to make you nauseous.
Weird point jumping around in the D brain here. Right? How have they never done like at least a sketch with like a bunch of police played by the police?
What, like Sting?
Yeah,
Stuart Copeland.
Yeah.
I was like Sting and whoever the other members of the police are.
I'm surprised you were able to name multiple members of the police. Color me impressed.
There's a reason why I was able to name the drummer.
Yeah.
You do realize that Stuart Copeland does a lot of composition, right?
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Namely, this one's for you as well, Erin.
Yeah?
He did the first 3 Spyro games.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Stuart Copeland of the Police did the Spyro games, and get this.
It's like how Mark Mothersbaum of Devo did a bunch of kids' cartoons.
And video games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and video
games. He did Crash Bandicoot.
That's right, he did do Crash Bandicoot, and that shit lives in my head rent free.
Yeah, and fun fact, Stuart Copeland would play Spyro, and he would base the music he composed for every level on how hard it was.
Interesting.
I like that.
Like
how hard the level design was.
Yeah, exactly. And he even like there was a PlayStation Underground documentary.
Oh yeah, can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
There was like a mini documentary thing.
Yeah.
Where he was like, I based the music on how hard the level was for me.
That's pretty cool.
So,
sorry, I didn't mean to like yank that.
But yeah, that was John dies at the end.
Without my ass hanging out.
That was John dies at the end.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
That.
No, you don't.
No, I do not. But no.
But yeah, that movie kind of mid. I kind of wish I were watching Phantasm.
Oh yeah, because the priest. Yeah. We could do. Wait, have we all seen it?
I've seen it.
I've seen it. We've all seen it.
Oh yeah, we've all seen Phantasm.
Never mind, we can't do Phantasm.
We can't do Phantasm. Boy. I wanted to do the tall man if he was disappointed. That's what I was going for there. Just boy.
But yeah, because
the tone of I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
I'm just picturing. Yeah. I like to think boy is the only thing the tall man could say.
What, like Nemesis and Stars?
Or what's his face from Flapjack? Only been able to say robble robble.
That's Chowder first off.
Chowder, yeah.
And Schnitzel.
Roddle
roddle.
Or
fun fact, that was John DiMaggio.
Oh yeah, or Groot only being able to say I am Groot.
I am Groot.
Like he just got an ice cream and he's like, pff, and you know, like it falls over. He's like, boy.
See, I can't get my voice that low.
So, Yeah. I'm sorry, Erin.
It's alright. As I said, I haven't seen this movie since I was probably 20. And I honestly could not remember how it held up. But I thought it'd be a fun rom to bring to the podcast.
I mean, we got some good talks. If you take anything away from this episode...
Just don't watch Solo.
Don't watch Solo, but definitely...
Or do.
Babe, please?
Definitely watch Megas XLR, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know where you'd stream that. If it's on streaming or it's impossible, it's nowhere.
Good luck.
Yeah, Cartoon Network literally read it off.
Okay then.
Which sucks. Yeah, that is one of the worst.
Yeah, it's one of the worst cartoon stories in history because literally the creator of that just has a history of getting screwed over by networks. Because he got screwed over by Cartoon Network after his previous show got screwed over by MTV.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't that the same guy who did Mission Hell?
No, that was the Sims. That was like the duo that worked on The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Weinstein and something.
Was it George Kirstick?
Yeah, because George Kirstick worked on a MTV cartoon before that, which actually is where the character of Goat came from.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy in the junkyard.
MTV Downtown?
Yeah, Downtown. That was the show. But yeah, no. Mission Hill was... Sorry, this is going to kill us if we don't know. We have to know. Also, watch Mission Hill if you haven't watched Mission Hill.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, literally no one cares. Oakley and Weinstein, yeah. No, but point is, I think we're done with this episode.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Okay.
We're past an hour.
So we're getting into the point where, society at this point has gotten kind of stuck in a nostalgia loop for a second, for a while, which, like, I get it. Right now we're in the 20-year cycle where the big thing is early 2000s nostalgia. But the big thing prevailing in pop culture for, like, as long as I can remember is still 80s nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's face it, Gen X runs the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Have for a while.
So you're going to be getting the 80s nostalgia stuff for a while. I mean, we've gotten some 90s nostalgia stuff, but it's still not been as prominent as the 80s nostalgia stuff. The reason I bring this up is because we are going to be covering a very 80s director with our next episode.
Not John Hughes.
No, I'm of course talking about Rob Reiner, who some of you probably know, who we have covered on the podcast before.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, who some of you will remember from our early episode on Stand By Me.
Didn't he also do The Princess Bride?
Yes.
Yes, he did. And
I love that movie.
And those of you who love rom-coms will know that he directed one of the most famous acclaimed rom-coms of all time, When Harry Met Sally.
I would say When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah. One of the most all-over-the-place directors ever, who will either give you gold or... Garbage.
Like
or...
North.
Yeah, or... I mean, that was pretty good. I mean... Like, his career is all over the place. But we are going to be talking about his directorial debut. A film that is 41 years after its original release, finally getting a sequel. That comes out in a few weeks, actually. The film that was kind of a landmark in many ways. This is a movie that basically was a mockumentary before that became popular.
So it was basically the original.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably some other mockumentaries that occurred before this, but, like, this was probably the first cult classic mockumentary that popularized, like, the format for a lot of comedy writers. And a very bold approach for a directorial debut. A comedy that was so precise and on the pulse of the time that a lot of the people who the film was relevant to at the time didn't get it was a joke.
Really?
Yes. Famously, rest in peace, Ozzy saw this film and went, "It took me years to realize it was a comedy because I thought I knew them.
Holy shit.
I thought I heard them before. I thought they were just some guys." I am, of course, talking about the fictional band Spinal Tap of the film This Is Spinal Tap, created by Rob Reiner, with a lot of the comedy actually done by the trio that played Spinal Tap, who have all gone on to have crazy successful careers, but in ways that you wouldn't expect. Christopher Guest, Michael McKean, and Harry Shearer. Yes, that Harry.
From The Simpsons?
Yes. In fact, that's why Spinal Tap has that appearance in an early pretty first few season Simpsons episode, because some of the people who worked on Spinal Tap are already on The Simpsons anyway. So yes, we're going to be covering Rob Reiner's directorial debut. Rob Reiner appears in the movie himself as the guy directing the documentary on Spinal Tap.
Meta.
Yes. For those unaware, This Is Spinal Tap. It's not available a lot of places right now. Sorry if you wanted to buy a Blu-ray copy. I apparently got the last one off Amazon, so...
Yeah, Louis had one left, and I put it in my cart.
So,
look at you.
Yeah, so...
Sorry.
Get it off eBay, see if your local library has it. Maybe the Internet Archive has it. I don't know.
Criterion does have it.
Criterion has it. So, this film is a mockumentary following a long and storied band who literally started out in the 60s and are shameless genre sellouts who just jump to whatever's popular at the time. And we are hitting them in their metal phase of their career. Spinal Tap, and the sequel is coming out next month. And since the film's gotten such a legendary status over the years, actual famous musicians will appear in the next one.
Nice.
I'm not kidding. So far, we've seen from the previews that we will be seeing Elton John, Paul McCartney.
Holy fuck.
And Questlove.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We're going to be we'll be covering Spinal Tap in time for its thing. I'm sorry to go from comedy to comedy, but this one had to be done because of relevance and timing. I'm not stupid. I want to catch out. I want to get that, those views bumped up.
I got a similar strategy, don't worry.
Yeah, so we're going to be covering what I think is one of the funniest comedies ever made. Just gets funnier the more I see it. Join us next time we cover this. So, yeah, we'll see you.